I just saw the 1978 slasher film Halloween. Directed by the legendary John Carpenter and written by Carpenter and Deborah Hill, Halloween is about psychotic little 6-year-old Michael Myers, who, on Halloween night in 1963, murders his teenage sister with a chef's knife. He's put into an insane asylum under the direction of Dr. Loomis, played by Donald Pleasance, who apparently is the only person to fully comprehend the true evil that is Michael Myers. 15 years later, a now 21-year-old Michael escapes, again on Halloween, where he goes back to his old neighborhood, donning an inside-out William Shatner mask to kill again, unless Dr. Loomis can stop him. This movie is a true classic. And this is because it was one of the first films to ever do horror in quite this manner and method, starting with the amazing score written by Carpenter himself that still stands up to any other in the genre to this day. Also, the linking of the promiscuity of the teen victims, the following of the female protagonist, this one being Jamie Lee Curtis in her debut role, and the camera work of Carpenter, especially getting behind the slowly stalking killer's own eyes with a Steadicam to see what he sees. Halloween was groundbreaking in so many ways, and yet, maybe because I'm no longer 7 years old watching it for the first time, it's really not that scary. After having seen so many of these types of movies since, what ends up standing out in them now are the crazier and crazier methods the killers employ to extinguish the lives of their terrified and often screaming targets. And I have to admit, in Halloween, the deaths are shockingly tame. In fact, pretty much all of this movie is tame when compared to today's standards. Most of all, the non-murder scenes, as we follow around a group of teenagers doing nothing more than hanging out or at most making out. And with heroine Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis's character, basically babysitting 2 kids throughout the murder spree. And that's why I only ended up rating it at a 5.4. And if you know my grading scale, you know that a 5.0 to a 5.4 is so-so. And yeah, Halloween doesn't even quite make it to the 5.5 of decent. Because even though this classic absolutely deserves its place in horror history, it's more due to the groundbreaking nature than because it's necessarily a good film that will keep you scared throughout its runtime. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself and let me know what you think in the comments. Now I've got to run because the next movie I want to see is starting right this minute.